Winter is coming.
And winter is coming.
And winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You're gonna die alone, surrounded by cats. You're gonna be broken, lonely. I have heard it all the reasons why I'm supposed to stay in corporate America, supposed to stay married, supposed to not sell my house, hold on to physical possessions. Listen, I heard them all. And then I heard about the red pill, and supposedly all the men are taking the red pills, but guess what? The women can take the red pills too. So whether you are a man or a woman and you are ready for the red pill, you want to get out of this matrix and you want to take back control of your life, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you how I got rid of that stupid American dream, stop letting other people have control over my life, and now I'm here living on the world's newest and largest ship, Star of the Seas, living my best life, having the best time, not a care in the world, and I have no regrets. If you are stuck in a situation that you do not want, that you do not like, that you did not ask for, but you don't know how to get out of it, this is the video for you. Come along with me. We're going to take back control and get you out of that matrix. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell and I live full-time on cruise ships, and this is a story about control. My control. Control of what I say, control of what I do. The Matrix isn't science fiction. It's a script on how we should live our life. That American dream that we're told about. We're supposed to go to school, work hard, get a job, have 2.6 kids, buy a house, climb the ladder, retire when we're 62, 65, 70, not collect Social Security until a certain age. And all along the way, somebody is always telling you what to do and how to live. That one clip from Janet Jackson's song, When I Was 17, I Did What People Told Me. Yes, that is what the Matrix is about. That is the blue pill. We're done with that blue pill. I'm tired of it. I was tired of it. I'm done with it. How about you? Are you tired of the blue pill yet? There came a point in my life where I realized the first part of my life, loved it. Best time of my life. First husband, 3 kids, built the life that we wanted, that we loved, and I was happy with that. And then I got remarried. I changed my career, went to a different job, and at first everything was great. But then one day I looked back and I realized I was under a lot of stress, and I had been building a life that wasn't mine anymore. It wasn't anything that I wanted anymore. And it was more of a life for other people, that other people had of me, a life of expectations that other people had of me. And I was done with it. Yeah, so that was kind of my awakening. And when I realized I no longer had control of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to live my life, that's when I said, no more blue pill for me. Time to take the red pill. So that's what kind of motivated me to do this, live full-time on cruise ships. And before I did that, I changed my life, right? I sold my house, I got a divorce, I quit my job, I sold 99% of my possessions, I gave my SUV away, and I just decided to live full-time on cruise ships with just a suitcase and a backpack. Now it's 2 suitcases and a backpack, but the message is still the same. Now I'm in control of my life. I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, and have no one to answer to except myself and God. And between me and God, I think we got this thing. Do you sometimes feel that way about your life? That there's some things that you just don't want anymore? Maybe it was good for a time, maybe it was something that you decided, or maybe it was something that other people decided for you, and now you just have a different expectation for what you want out of life. If that's where you're at right now, let's go on to the next part. We're gonna help you get out of that situation and build the life that you desire. The red pill is not about running away, it's about waking up. Waking up to the dream life that you desire. What is your why? What is your happy place? Do you know what what would make your life the way that you desire for it to be, where you're not living someone else's expectations, or even it could be your own expectations, things that you built for yourself that are no longer working for you. One of the things that you need to do after you figure out your why is to do the math. On this channel here, I have plenty of videos showing how I live my dream life for less than $3,000 a month. Right now, I'm living full-time on cruise ships at $2,500 a month, and then I have spending money of $500. For me, that's my dream life. For most people, they can't live off of $3,000 a month. And for other people, $3,000 a month, that's like king and queen money right there. So it's all relative, right? You need to know what your why is and how much it's going to cost you. So if you're interested in how I got started and how I'm living this life, my dream life now, on living full-time on cruise ships, I'll leave plenty of links in the video description. Of course, you can scroll through the channel and see plenty of videos. I put my monthly expenses out there, so check those out. Hey, glad you're enjoying the video. Do me a favor and take just one moment and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you are enjoying this video. Also, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because you don't want to miss out on all these new and fabulous journeys I'm going to, all the different details I will give you about how to live full-time on cruise ships for $2,500 a month, and how I'm going to help you get from poverty to paradise. So let's go over the steps that it's going to take to get you out of the matrix. So I have a few notes here that I'm going to share with you of what I think that it takes for you to get out of the matrix, to get rid of that blue pill and take the red pill and find your happy place. One, do the math. Look and see what your spending is now and what it's really going to cost for you to live your dream. I watched a video earlier, I'll leave a link in the video description, from Anthony O'Neill. And he was talking about margin, and he was talking about how much your income is coming in and how much you're spending, and everything in between is considered the margin, right? So if your expenses are equal to your income, if your income and expenses are equal, then you have no margin. You need to have some margin. But what is the margin? You might think that you need to spend $50,000 a year, but then you only make $50,000 a year. But does your dream life cost you $50,000 a year? Does your dream life cost you the amount of money that it's costing you, the amount of money that you're earning? You need to do the math. If you just think, oh, if I live full-time on cruise ships, it's going to cost me $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 a year. Or if I live in an RV, or if I move to another country, or if I stay in my current place here, but I do this instead, or if I do this, whatever your dream life is, don't just assume. Do the math and see what it's going to take for you to take that red pill and move on to the next step. Once you do the math, then you need to have your freedom number. I would suggest, and I don't like to tell anybody what to do with their life, because I don't want anyone telling me what to do with mine. But for this guideline that I'm giving you, I feel that it's wise to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses before you take that leap of faith and move on to the next thing. You may feel that you don't need that. Some people have emergency funds by using a credit card, and some people think 3 to 6 months living expenses is not enough. They might want to have a whole year. Whatever you are comfortable with, you just still need to have that freedom number. Know what that number is, do the calculation, and don't just think about it mentally and not really be sure of what it is. Another thing that you might need to do to find your dream life is to cut anchors. Is there something that you need to cut out of your life that you would need to sacrifice in order to get to that dream that you have, that dream life that you have? Do you need to cut that house? Do you need to move to a different state? Do you need to leave that job? Do you need to stay in that job but do it remotely? Maybe it's not the job. Maybe there's something else in your life and you keep the job. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. I'm just trying to give you some ideas of things that you might need to change in order for you to get to that happy place. For some people, this is going to be the hardest part, but you probably need to do a relationship audit. And that's not just with spouses. It could be with a spouse. It could be with a partner. It could be with your kids. It could be with your parents. But do a relationship audit. Is that relationship holding you back from living your best life? And for me, it was if I stay in this relationship and in my job that I was in and the different situations that I was in, I saw that my health was dwindling down. And if I was to keep those relationships and stay in the same state that I was in, I knew from the numbers that I was seeing on the charts from my doctors and all the prescriptions that they started to give me, I knew that I was going to be cutting my life short. And so it would do me absolutely no good. It would do them absolutely no good for me to lose my health and lose my life and holding on to relationships that was not good for me, that was not supportive for me. And so I decided to cut those relationships. Mainly the relationships with people at my job and with my ex. But there might be other types of relationship audits that you need to do and you need to seriously take a look at in order to get to the place where you need to be. Once you've done all that and you're sure that you're ready to move on to the next step, you're ready to take that red pill, it's time to do an irreversible step. It's time to take at least one, maybe all. Everyone's not gonna go cold turkey like me and just rip the Band-Aid off and just sell everything and quit and divorce and all that. And I think it took me less than 90 days to do it all. Everybody's not ready for that, but at least make some kind of irreversible move. Whether you need to book it, you need to sell it, you need to quit it, you need to move it, you need to move some pieces around. Take one bold move after you've done your plan, but don't just make a plan and then let it sit there in your head or sit there on paper. You need to take action, and that's what you need to do in order to move to a place where you're not just living, but you're thriving. Fear says, what if I fail? Freedom says, what if I never try? What happens if you actually move forward towards your happy place? Let us know in the comments, not your whole plan, but what is your happy place? If you were to take the red pill right now, wake up out of the matrix, where do you see yourself being in your happy place? Let us know in the comments. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I hope you do get to find your happy place if you're not already there. If you're already there, I'm so happy that you made it. Congratulations. Please encourage someone else to get to their happy place. I am going to go back to my happy place, enjoy my last night on Star of the Seas, the newest and largest ship in the world. And until the next time, go ahead and check out this video right here. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next cruise.